So I just clicked on this start icon here. So now it automatically it got converted to the stop. So if you unfortunately if you're clicking on this button again, your services will be stopped. Don't click on that. Just click once and just wait for a couple of seconds. Your status will change from stop to starting, and after a couple of minutes it will change from starting to running. Okay, see my dev space is started now. So let me click on this link. So this is the link which will be highlighted when once the status is running. So guys, one thing is that like BS, for sure BS needs a good internet connection. So if you have the good internet connection, so it will work properly. OK, it will work smoothly in your tool or in your machine. OK. So once I open this BS tool, so guys, this is what the homepage we have for Business Application Studio. OK, so now as we know, like this is like a one tool for everything. One tool for creating your UI5 application, one tool for creating Fury elements based application, one tool for creating CAP application, and one tool for creating HANA related application. OK, but now as we came here just for learning UI5 and Fury, so the template that we will prefer here will be Fury, and inside after the Fury we will have a couple of templates for UI5. So OK, so let's get started with how the applications are getting created within this BS. So to create any application, to create any Fury application within this BS tool, so we have an option in the home screen that is start from template, right? So we have an option start from template, but I guess I don't know this option. I'm not able to click. OK, fine, fine. It is clickable. Sorry. OK, so let me click that again. So you can see one option in the home screen, start from template. So just click on this option, start from template. As soon as you click on that option, start from template, so we'll have project from template. OK, so project from template option will be open. And now inside the project from template, so we have a various template options here. Basically, this adaptation project is there. Let's say if we have any projects, standard projects, you can go with adaptation project. After that, we have a CAP project, which is purely different from Fury. And then we have SAP Fury application template. So likewise, we have a couple of templates. So the template on which we are focusing totally on will be the SAP Fury application template. OK, why we can prefer SAP Fury application? Because it's already mentioned in the description. Create an SAP UI5 application using SAP Fury elements or freestyle approach. OK, so this template is basically meant for creating UI5 applications. So I will select this SAP Fury application template and just click on start. So once you click on the start, now we will have two options in the drop downs. In the application type, we have a two drop downs here, SAP Fury Elements and SAP UI5 Freestyle. The option that we are preferring here will be SAP UI5 Freestyle. OK, not SAP Fury Elements, because for SAP Fury Elements, we need a CDS service. OK, and this template you can only use if you have a OData service. Without that, you cannot go with Fury Elements template. So now the template that we are looking for, the application type that we are looking for is SAP UI5 Freestyle. So what is SAP UI5 Freestyle? Freestyle means you can create your app entirely from the scratch. OK, so application would be completely blank and you will build that app completely from the scratch. OK, so I have selected SAP UI5 Freestyle. After that, as soon as you choose, so basically in your UI5 Freestyle, we have a three template options. OK, so we have a three template options. So first one, you can see we have SAP Fury worklist application template. So one second, I don't know, like more information with. One sec. SAPI Fury guidelines. Let's see this Fury guidelines. One second for the Fury. Okay, let's close this. Okay, so let me explain you what is this SAP Fury worklist application template. So in freestyle, we have three types of templates which are available. On the last, we have a blank one. Okay, blank in which nothing is added. It's purely blank application and you can add your code from the scratch. The second template is SAP Fury list detail template. Okay, in which you can see on left hand side, we have a master page. On left hand side, we have a master and on right hand side, we have the detail page. Okay, so whichever link or whichever record you select, automatically your detail page will appear on right hand side. So that is your SAP Fury list detail template. And the first we have SAP Fury work list application template. So this template, it's almost like a bit in the home screen. You can see the list of records in the start. And after that, once you click on any one of the record, it will take you to the next page in which the clicked record details will be displayed in more. OK, so it is like a basic template. But now our main purpose is our main purpose is to go with SAP UI5 blank template. OK, so this template we will prefer. So why we are preferring this template? Because so you're totally new into this UI5 and you don't know how to add the controls, right? You don't even know what is a structure, what is a folder structure. You don't know anything. So that's why I'm going with SAP UI5 application template with a blank. So just select this template and just click next. So once you click next, then we have an option for data source and service selection. So what is the option for data source and service selection? What is the purpose of it? So data source means, let's say we have the OData service. Okay. Sorry guys for that. Okay. So when we move to data source and service selection tab, so in this, we have to choose the SAP system. Like we'll see this option. OK, we will explore this option going forward in a couple of weeks. So don't worry on that. The basic purpose of this tab is like you can select the OData service from here. OK, so that is the main purpose of here. But as of now, we don't have any data source. So we'll go with none option. OK, so we will go with none option here.
So we work on the different options like the connect with the system or.
Yes. So like what the options that we can go mostly that we go with connect to system only. Okay. You can also go with connect to OData service, but most probably like you can go with connect to system.
It means
connect to system means like the systems that you have configured. Okay, the systems that you have configured on the cloud. So which is like a on-premise system or your cloud system. So all that details will be available and through that you can fetch your OData service.
Okay.
Okay, so as of now, there is no data source. So I'm going with none option. And now I will click on next. After that, we have entity selection. So there is one a tab for a view name, right? So as I said, the basic designing of UI5 application, it goes with a view file. OK, it goes with views only. So by default, views will be generated for the project. So there will be the default view and one more view file will be generated in which you can write your actual code. OK, so don't worry on any folder structure. So just the way you learn slowly, based on that, we will explore each and every file so that you'll get a more idea about it later on. As of now, your main focus would be creating the project, first of all, you should know how to create UI5 project in BS tool. Second step, you should know how to declare the XML tags. Only that two things we have to do in this week. Okay, based on that only, I'll give you some assignments and you can go ahead and you can try that. Okay, so I'm just going to provide a default. I will provide a view name, so I can give any view name. Like, let's say I want to design a registration page, so I'll give registration page. So I'm creating a view and that view name has a registration page, and then I'll click next. After clicking next, so here, this is the final tab in which we have to provide a basic details for project. So in BS, every project is called as a module. Okay, in BS, every project which comes under the project's namespace will be called as a modules. So I have like couple of projects already in my workspace. Okay, so I already have a couple of projects in my workspace. So all these are modules in BS. So you can provide a module name. So there are some naming convention, like the module name, it cannot be capital, and we have to go with small case. Okay, it says module names length must be greater than 0. Yes, like we have to provide a module name. So we'll create a module name. So I already have a register underscore app, right? So I'll go with first UI5 PROJ, first UI5 project. So I'm creating this project now, first underscore UI5 underscore project. And now you can provide an application title. So you can tell like it is a registration. It's a registration app. After that, we have a namespace. So namespace can be anything which can uniquely identify your app. So this namespace always it will be appended with your module name within your folder structure. So I'll show you like where this folders, this name will come. So basically it used to identify your app uniquely on Fiori Launchpad. So if you're deploying this app on the Fiori Launchpad on the cloud, so the component ID of this app, it should remain unique, and that you can easily make with the help of namespace. So it is optional. So it's your choice. If you want to provide, you can provide. Otherwise, you can leave it as a blank. OK, so just scroll down. So by default, the project folder path will remain as a home, user and project. So don't change anything. Let it be as it is. And you keep this as minimum SAP UEFI version. Don't change anything here. OK, so guys, keep this as it is and just click on finish. So once you click on finish, now one project, can you see a project here? So project is created now. And still it is installing some dependencies. OK, so just wait for a couple of seconds here. OK, so once it is generated, so you'll get one new tab and which will basically display the application details, like what is the minimum UEFI version, what is the module name, application title and all, and where it is located, everything will be given here. So just close everything now. So I'm just clicking on close all. So this is the project which I have created recently. OK, so how to run this project? So before we explore, let me tell you how to run this project. So once this project is created, right click on this project and there will be one option, preview application. OK, so right click on this project, preview application is the option that we have to choose. And then we have to choose third option, start no FLP. OK, select third option, start no FLP. So now this app will run based on index.html. So basically in this folder structure, we will be having one index.html file, and through that index.html file, our application will load on the browser. So this the way we are running this app, so this app will be considered as a standalone application. OK, so let me choose this third option, start no FLP. So as soon as you choose, so you can see As soon as you choose, it will create one localhost server, and then that localhost server, it will be hosted, and based on that, your app will load. See, this is how that recently we created one app, and by default, I'm able to see registration app here, and everything is blank. So the one which we have chosen, the template that we have chosen is SAP UI5 Freestyle blank template. So any questions here, guys, till here? Guys, any questions?
Yeah, actually, the application that we are currently running, it is not hosted into any server. So it is currently just hosted a demo server, or how it is running, or it's a
Okay,
standard server.
it's running based on localhost server. Like in PHP, like in earlier days, let's say we want to run any PHP based applications. So we like you can simply install JDK and all. Based on that, your app will be hosted locally, right? One
Yes.
localhost server will be exposed, and through that you can use your app. So similarly, what in BS tool has its own integrated testing environment. Okay, in which like a localhost server will be created, and based on that, your app will be running standalone. So now this app is running standalone. It's not deployed on any cloud-based solution. It's only running standalone. Okay. So
Mhm.
whatever change you make, automatically that changes will be reflected here. So for example, see, I'll tell you what I will do now. So let me go to view folder, and I will write a code inside registration page. Okay, so I'll explain, guys. Wait, just give me 1 minute. On right hand side also, you can see my tab is loading here on this side. See, my tab automatically it's loading. Why? Because localhost server is running. Whatever you write, automatically that changes will be updated here. So let's say I want to add a button. So I'll add a button here. Okay, only I've added this button. You can see it's loading again. I didn't click on reload icon here. Automatically that changes are getting changed, and you can see button is button is available now. So I just added a button here. Okay, so this is like this type of testing was not available with WebID. So when we used to create any apps on WebID full stack, so in WebID full stack, like when we run this app in a new tab, right? So in that case, we have to click on reload icon explicitly, then only you can see the latest changes. But in BS, with the help of that localhost server, whatever change you make, a dedicated that server will be responsible to update that changes within that app. Okay. Any questions here, guys? See, again, I remove the page will be auto saved. So you don't have to click on Control S. The page, the code will be auto saved, and automatically that changes will be reflected here, and that button will be gone. OK, so now let's move to the folder structure now. So the folder structure which we have to focus more. So I hope my screen is visible, guys.
Yes.
OK, so within this project, you can see there are two folders here, node_modules and web app. So node_modules, like this modules, we always required to run this app as a standalone in a new tab. Second thing, these node modules are responsible for running a npm commands. So you can also use npm commands to run your app locally. Okay, so I'll tell you, like when I click on this tab and I go up, you can see if I want to run this app, so there is one command npm run start no FLP. So this npm command also you can use with the help of node modules. So for every project, node_module folder is required. OK, for every project, modules folder is required. So this folder automatically it will be generated at the time of project creation. So let's say, unfortunately, by some mistake, the folder is got deleted. OK, I deleted this folder. unfortunately, based on some mistake, so it got deleted. So what you will do? So I'll explain you how this you can use. So I can close all this. Okay, so now let's say, see my recently I have closed that console, the below console. Now if I reload this app, the session will be gone because the local server which was running, now I have closed it. So now it is not running anymore. So this is how the output you will get. Okay, so now let's say unfortunately based on some mistake I deleted this project, deleted this folder node underscore modules. So you can click on this option delete permanently. Okay, now you can see the node underscore module folder is deleted now. Now again I need to add that folder. So if I run this app will not work. Okay, I'll show you. See, it will directly throw error. It says Fury not found. Okay, why? Because your npm commands and your app, the local app which should run on localhost server, so that will not work. Why it will not work? Because it will work based on node underscore modules. So that node underscore modules is required to run your app locally as a localhost server. So how to add that again? So you can click on delete. Now again, I'm right clicking on the project, open in integrated terminal. And now here you can type npm install. So why we need that node underscore modules? Now you got it. We need that node modules to run this app locally, to use npm commands, because this npm commands we have to use for deployment and all. So app deployment or any configuration you need to add FLP, for everything we need a node underscore module folder. Okay, so now I will regenerate that folder by running the command npm space install and enter. So once you say npm space install, you can see again this folder it got generated, node underscore modules. Okay, so now this time I want to run this project. So without right clicking and selecting this option, I can also run this project based on npm command. I can write npm run start no FLP. Sorry. Okay, so this is the command which will run your app locally. See, is it opening now in new tab? So whatever guys, whatever commands I'm telling you, please note it down. So that is very important.